Everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I have another pistol red dot review for you, and that is from Riton Optics. It is the Tactix PRD 2. This is a 3 MOA red dot, shake to wake, all the cool features. So let's get into it. So to start with, if you like this sort of content and want to support the channel, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit all notifications, that way you can get more videos from me, notifications about those videos, or you should. And if you are a subscriber of the channel and you haven't been getting notifications, check those boxes. See if you're still subscribed. I know YouTube doesn't unsubscribe people, but we all know that as it pertains to especially gun channels, they like to do everything they can to screw with our channels. And that includes unsubscribing people, taking off the notifications, and things like that. The Tactix PRD 2 from Riton. They did send this to me, but I have no monetary affiliation with them. And they are a local company. So when I was contacted about checking this out, couple things came to mind. Number one, I wanted to get more into pistol optics this year. And number two, they're a local company, so 1 and 1 equaled 3. And I absolutely wanted to check this out. So again, this is a 3 MOA dot, fully multi-coated lens, TE6061 or 6061 T6 aluminum body, parallax free, unlimited eye relief, just like any other red dot. The windage and elevation is 1 MOA, and it has a bottom mount battery with an RMR footprint. Now it has a 3-minute auto off. And shake to wake. The shake to wake is very fast. I've never been able to outrun it. It's pretty sensitive, in fact, so much so that if I have it on the dash of my truck, like when I am sleeping in there, out here camping, vehicle camping, and I just get in and out of the truck, it turns itself on. So it's very sensitive shake to wake, so you'll never have to worry about picking it up and it's not on. The dot is very crisp. The dot is very crisp and very fine. Now, one of the features about this is it is smooth on both sides here. Notice the complete lack of any buttons on it. So this is only auto brightness. Now, I do know that auto brightness is a point of contention with some people. Now, according to some people, auto brightness doesn't work well if you're in a completely dark environment and aiming out into a bright environment. My first question is, what are you doing that you are completely hidden in black, and you are pointing at somebody in daylight or in a highly lit environment? But second, that isn't an issue with this. I have tested the theory where at night it dimmed down just fine, and I hit the light and I could still see the dot just fine. It was a little low, but I could see it just fine in the bright white hot spot of the light. So that is not a concern with the auto brightness of this. The auto brightness is nice. It doesn't get so bright that it blooms, that it gets bloomy and no longer fine edges to the dot in the daytime, and then at night, again, it doesn't go so low that you can't see it in dusk or dim lighting or with the light actuated when it's dark. So with the auto brightness, auto on and off, shake to wake, things like that, not auto on, but you shake to wake and auto off. What is the battery life like? Well, it takes a CR 2032 battery, so a very standard battery, again, bottom mount RMR footprint, and it has a massive 40,000 hour advertised battery life. I wouldn't know if that's true or not. I don't know that anybody has ever kept track of that, but it is a very long battery life. Now, that's kind of all the specs that you need to know about it. So my experience with it. Let's first go rugged durability. They advertise rugged durability on their website, and I put that to the test in both racking it off of my table really hard and in a drop test. It passed both of those tests very well, kept its 0, didn't crack the glass, didn't do anything like that, didn't crack the glass, didn't have any issues, didn't shift or go off 0. So durability, not a problem. All right. Nope, malfunction. That's ammo. Let's go check it out. I had a couple where I pulled here and there, but yeah, never lost 0. Cool. Now, this is not my first Tactix PRD 2. This is actually my 3rd one. And that's not to say that there was anything wrong with the first 2. It's sort of a long story, and I will try to condense it down as much as possible. So I got the first one. I've been messing with these for 5 months, 6 months, maybe something like that, for quite some time. Maybe 5 months. But the first one I got, I screwed it down and a couple shots and it died. Handful of shots, it died. I contacted them. They were Johnny on the spot, customer service second to none. And I would like to think that the phenomenal customer service I had is not because I do videos, not because of being a YouTuber and they didn't want the bad name out there. I would like to think that customer service is constant for them. They said, okay, we'll get you another one. I mean, basically no questions asked. We'll get you another one. They do have a lifetime guarantee. Got the next one. Screwed it down, 8 inch-pounds. That's what they say on their directions, is 8 inch-pounds. Blew Loctite, took it out to the range, handful of rounds, died. What the hell's going on? So anybody that has been messing with pistol optics on Glock slides, or the especially aftermarket Glock slides, or you've gotten your slide cut, you know that you can have too long of a screw, where the screw, which is right here, can actually go down and hit the rod that's in your ejector or extractor channel. And it turns out that's what was happening. I couldn't get it tight enough. I was tightening it down to 8 inch-pounds, but I was tightening it down to 8 inch-pounds onto my extractor rod. So, and those are the screws that came with it. So after the second one, Riton said, come into the store. Again, they're local. Come into Riton. We're gonna take a look at it and get to the bottom of this. And we spent, I don't know, half hour or so there. We shot the shit a little bit. Nice people there. And that's what it was. So he gave me some shorter screws. We tightened it down. I came out, zeroed it. Not a problem since. So it wasn't a problem with the first 2 optics. It was an issue with, and again, you probably know about this issue. Riton knows about this issue of the screws being, the supplied screws being a little too long for this particular slide. And then I also tried it on another slide. So both this Armor Ally slide and on one of my AIM Surplus slides, the screws were too long. That is the only thing I would say to Riton concerning any of their pistol optics, is for the sense. for the few cents, and I'm gonna go high here, and maybe even $1 extra per optic, I would think that supplying a shorter set of screws, knowing this issue is possible, would benefit them. It would be far less customer service calls of why is my optic not working, what is going on here. It would be far less customer service calls, and also it sort of shows that you're forward thinking. You're looking ahead to what different slides, different guns this optic will be on. So 2 sets of screws, a longer set and a shorter set, I think would benefit this optic. So that's all I got for the Riton Tactix PRD 2. It's a very nice looking optic, very sleek looking. The adjustments are nice. They're tactile. You can feel little tiny clicks, as opposed to some I have felt where it just smoothly turns and you have to look at the lines and whatnot. Of course, comes with all the tools, but once we got the screw issue figured out, phenomenal optic, no issues at all, no complaints whatsoever. So if you're in the market for an optic like this, and you've heard good things, well, you've heard good things again. I like the no-nonsense approach to it with the lack of buttons. It again, the brightness, the auto brightness works great, very good looking, functions very well, very durable, and customer service was great. So check them out, Riton Optics. I will have a dedicated post on my website, which will be linked down below to this optic, and you will be able to find Riton from there. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to Riton for sending that out, also for taking as much time out and as much and dedicating as much time and effort into figuring out the problems with the first 2. Again, they weren't optic issues, they were screw issues. Dedicating that time to making sure that I had a good experience with their product. So that's top notch for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. Thanks to you for your support, and we'll talk to you later.